Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 9 of our English 3010 online course. Whew, one more week until spring break. Can we do it? Yes, we can. This week, I don't have a whole lot to share with you in this video. Mostly, I'm just going to be going through our week's activities and encouraging you to push through and finish this week really strong and then to have a great spring break. So we're just going to switch right over to the Canvas view and get right to it. Okay, so here we are, week 9. There is one reading which is just here for your reference. There's no reading discussion this week. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. There's a place here, if you haven't already submitted your extra credit notes from the optional conference with me, you can submit your notes here as well. Either place will function in the same capacity as giving you the extra credit for the conference. It's been really fun to talk to those of you who I've already conferenced with, and I'm looking forward to chatting with those of you who've made appointments with me this week. And then the shitty first draft, that's what SFD stands for. And if you have taken me for English 1020, or if you've read the chapter Shitty First Drafts by Anne Lamott, then you know what this means. It means exactly what it says, a shitty first draft. So here, what I'm looking for from you before we go on spring break is just a minimum 3-page draft of your lit review paper, because I want to see where you're going. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. In fact, it's probably better if it's not, because once you've poured too many hours into a project, it can be harder to change course. And my primary objective here is I'm wanting to look mainly at higher order concerns, maybe some middle order concerns, but I am mostly just wanting to touch base with every single person to make sure you're on the right track for your lit review. So that's what I'm aiming to do here. Just develop some passages, integrate your citations, just make sure your outline is shadowy in place so that I can give you some feedback to help move you on to the next stage of this project. Doesn't have to be the whole thing, just a minimum of 3 pages, 3 to 5 pages, I would say, no more than that for the shitty first draft you guys are doing this week. When we look in our weekly overview page, you can see that the only video to watch this week is the week 9 instructor video, which you're already doing, so Air 5. Review any feedback. So this week, hopefully, fingers crossed, by Wednesday, I aim to get you guys your feedback on your Project 2 presentations. And the ones I've looked at so far are really fun and exciting. So I'm excited to finish upgrading those this week. The Boulderson piece, Writing an Effective Literature Review, is really a how-to article. And so it will be mostly reference material for you, but check that out if you are wanting to help yourself get situated with drafting the literature review. Keep on with your secondary sources, and remember, if you are at the point where maybe a couple of sources are not as relevant to you as they were, feel free to drop them and add some new in. That's what research is. It's an iterative process. We search, we research, and search again. So it's continuing. And if you're anything like me, as you work on a project, you might find your focus really honing in, and some of your sources may no longer be relevant, and that's okay. Just keep going. So again, this week we want to try to watch the video by Wednesday-ish and get that reading done, look at some secondary sources. If you scheduled a conference with me, then we'll have that, and you can jot down your notes or keep your notes on your reading. And the shitty first draft will be due at the end of this week, and then you'll be on spring break. Yes. So that's exciting. All right, so I'm going to pull back to our full view and close out this video. I know, short and sweet today. All right, so just a couple closing thoughts. First of all, a quick reminder to make use of your peer mentors as resources for you. Avi and Mubashir are so amazing, and they are here for you. You can hit them up on the WhatsApp, ask questions. If they don't know an answer, they have my number and will text me, and we can get that answer. Whatever it is, we can get it sorted in pretty short order. So make sure that you are availing yourself of those resources. Avi had her office hours already today, but Mubashir is having his on Friday. So if you wanted to chat with him about how your research is going, or even get some advice or feedback on your drafts, he said he is willing to talk to all comers on Friday during his office hours. So take advantage of that for sure. And finally, I just am so proud of all of you guys. I know this week might be kind of stressful with exams and getting things done. I know you're getting that draft all put together, or at least down on paper, on your screen, whatever. For my class, it's a lot. But I'm hoping that then you can just sort of go into spring break and have a really refreshing week. Staying safe, being well and healthy as best you can, and knowing that I, your English teacher, am so proud of you. I can see how hard you guys are working under really difficult conditions, and it's pretty amazing for me to witness. You guys are fabulous students, and I'm so happy to be your teacher. Okay, enough gushing. Have a fabulous, productive week. Kick butt on your exams, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks when we come back from spring break. Bye, everybody.